That was my options. Now, as the next step, I want to go through the slides. What slides do we have? So we have the standard slide, which is just a feedback slide. So you get the feedback full stop. Then we have a game slide. The game slide, if I want to play a game and then have a scoreboard at the end, I'm going to use a game slide. If I just want to play a quiz, but I don't have a real output, I can just use standard slides as I did in the background with that slide and just mark the right answer. So I have some communication things that I can just ask them and get feedback on. If I want to play a real game and I have a winner, or I want to play a student's quiz where I have the results later for my knowledge base and see, oh, who is at which stage and who can do what and who has problems, and I can use games to test my students. All right, so I'm going to use the game here. So spending with family was correct, and I can give it 1 point, for example, for everybody who voted on that correctly. I also can use speed scoring. So if I want to play faster on the finger and say, so I want to give it 10 points and say I enable speed scoring, then I can decrease the score by 1 every second. If you don't vote, you get 10 points penalty. This is a securing mechanism where we had shows where people were so much in lead that they couldn't be catched if they don't get a penalty. And so they decided, well, I'm not going to vote anymore, I'm going to win, because the wrong answer may be giving you minus points. So that people just said, if I don't answer, I get minus 10 points. So, or maybe minus 25. And we said, okay, somehow we need to incorporate a penalty if they don't send a vote out. But to make sure that people can vote and have the full points, we generally delay the score decreasing by, let's say, 3 seconds. So if you vote within the first 3 seconds, that's where you get your full points. After that, we start going down. All right, so I can do that. I'm not going to use that now. You can also set a color for the correct answer, which will turn this bar from blue into green if you want to use it. I'm not going to use it. If you have a situation where multiple answers are correct, then you can just select multiple selections and people can use up to the number of checkboxes you put in here. If you say, okay, 2 answers of those are correct, that and that, then these 2 are correct. And they can choose both of them. So on my keypad and on the smartphone, they can select more than one option and confirm it by OK. I'm going to revert that to 0 and go to the next one. Now, the demographic I'd like to talk about later again, because we probably going to use it for our quiz slide. The demographic is used to store data differently.